In my last video, we got this guy out of the box, my new Aston Element. This mic is unlike any other mic on the market in that it's not a condenser, it's not a ribbon, and it's not a dynamic. It's a whole new technology called the Iridium capsule. So how does it sound? And how does it compare to a large diaphragm condenser at the exact same price point? Well, I got them on the stand, we got them set up. Let's find out in this Home Studio Today review of the Aston Element. Before I get too far, I do want to point out something that's pretty nifty about the Aston Element. If you see right there, that purple light on there, that lets you know that the phantom power is engaged. And I recognize that that's just a cute little bauble, but I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and get the mics set up equidistant from my mouth. I'll have both of the pop filters on the two mics. And I'm going to yodel a little bit for you. Just kidding. Let's get started. All right, so I've got the two mics set up now. They are at coincident angles to my mouth. You can see that the levels are very, very similar coming out of the two mics. I've got them running into the first two spots on my interface here. And there's no compression or anything like that. It's just straight in. So I'm going to go ahead and hit record and get started here. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all my money, didn't have any cares. Took all my friends out for a mighty good time. Bought bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. All right, well, let's go ahead and hear that back. All right, so I went ahead and did a little bit of trimming, and we are ready to go ahead and listen back to the vocal sample. So we're going to start off by listening to the Element. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all my money, didn't have any cares. All right, and let's compare that to the AKG. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all my money, didn't have any cares. All right, and now we'll do a little bit of A-B back and forth. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all my money, didn't have any cares. Took all my friends out for a mighty good time. Bought bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. So I'm struck by two things. First of all, I really like the way the Element voices that mid-range compared to the AKG. Now understand the AKG P420, that's been my go-to vocal mic for a few years now. It's a great budget mic. It's got lots of options in there in terms of polar patterns and stuff like that. And it's been a really good mic for me. So it's kind of hard for me to admit this, but at the same price, I like the mid-range voicing quite a bit more on the Element. And also the Element has kind of like a pleasing high-end roll-off compared to the AKG, or maybe it's more that the AKG has a little bit of high-end hype, which is unfortunately part of the problem with budget condensers. They do have a tendency to do that. I am constantly using the EQ to roll off the high end a little bit whenever I'm doing vocals, so it'd be nice to not have to do that. All right, I have now got it set up for the acoustic guitar. I'm about 12 inches away from the 12th fret. Again, coincident angles, tracks 1 and 2, with no external effects or anything like that. So here we go. All right, I went ahead and trimmed up the acoustic sample. We're going to go ahead and listen back to the Element first. I did go ahead and throw on a couple of compressors. I've got the VLA FET and the VLA 2A by Black Rooster Audio. I really like the way that those two compressors sound, and the original sample, since it's properly gain staged, is a little low for listening back. So let's go ahead and listen to the Element first. right, and let's compare that to the AKG. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as in the vocal sample. I'm hearing that different mid-range voicing, and I'm hearing that different high-end response. Especially if, let me play that one more time, you can really hear in the AKG P420, you can hear the string noise. Like, you hear how much more string noise you hear there? I'm used to having to edit that out, right? You know, you use a cued EQ, but man, that's really bright and present. Whereas, let me play back the Element again. And then the EKG. The Element. And one more time. Boy, that's a big difference. That's a big difference for two mics at the exact same price point. So, where do we land on the Aston Element? Well, starting off with looks, it's got this very sleek looking appearance. It's unique. It's different than any other mic I've ever seen. It's got that cool LED light on the front, as well as the integrated pop shield has that very cool hologram effect, which I absolutely love. So in the looks category, it's a 5 out of 5. You can't go wrong there. In terms of features, in the box, you get the mic, you get the shock mount, you get the pop shield, which is both magnetic and reversible. It's really everything that I would expect in a mic pack and more, so easy 5 stars there. In terms of usability, phenomenal. It sounds like a lot more expensive mic, to be honest. I found it was useful on vocals and, of course, on the acoustic guitar. It was great for that, too. In fact, it's probably going to be my go-to for any vocal and any single mic acoustic from now on. By all accounts, it would probably be excellent in a stereo pair. It'd be good for drum overheads if I don't record drums here, but I'm assuming it would be very good for drum overheads as well. A stereo pair. Don't tell my wife I'm ordering another one, huh? Just between you and me, my secret. Just kidding, honey. So in terms of value, again, it comes with the pop shield and the shock mount for $200, which is more bang for your buck than pretty much any other mic at this price point. Pairing that with the sound, again, I have to give it a solid 5 out of 5, which in summation, that makes this mic a 5-star across the board. So if you're looking for an affordable mic that sounds great, comes with everything you need out of the box, and can compete with much pricier mics, I would definitely check this guy out. So thanks for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about how to set up your very own home studio, make sure you check out the link in the description for a free guide. Have a great day in your home studio today.